Today's program focuses on International Fashion Week in Kyiv. We'll start with global ideas of the fashion event. We'll learn more about organizers, participants and guests of the fashion marathon. We'll watch showcases presented by Ukrainian and foreign designers. We'll find out which domestic fashion brands Ukrainian celebrities prefer. The capital of Ukraine, Kyiv, hosts the largest fashion week in Eastern Europe. Twice a year, talented designers present their seasonal collections to the worldwide audience. Kyiv International Fashion Week was established in 2010 and became the 50th fashion event under the auspices of a premium car brand that supports fashion weeks around the world. Since its creation, the International Fashion Marathon was aimed at putting the Ukrainian fashion industry on the world fashion map.
Shooting straight from the hip.
From the very first season, international success of the event was of great importance for us. Daria Shapovalova is the founder of Kyiv International Fashion Week, creator of fashion websites, founder of private educational fashion projects in Ukraine, and co-founder of an international showroom representing Ukrainian designers abroad. She entered the top 500 most influential people in the world, according to an American business publication on the fashion industry. The Financial and Economic Journal included Shapovalova on the European list of successful young people under 30. It is vital that these designers become big brand names that are actively sold out, because fashion was created for sales. Fashion is not art, it's a business, and we try to teach this. The Fall-Winter 2018 ad campaign was captured by famous photographer and filmmaker Luke Guilford in California. British singer MIA became its face. Clothing by Ukrainian fashion designer Anna October was selected for the campaign.
I move with the leaves. I glow like the crown.
Every season of Kyiv International Fashion Week is visited by famous international experts and foreign fashion gurus. The 15th season of the Kyiv fashion event was no exception. Participants from 15 countries presented their collections and new projects, and more than 70 designers and 60 foreign guests, representatives of the press, bloggers, buyers and photographers arrived in Kyiv for this event.
A friend of mine invited me to the fashion show because here, Kyiv, for me, is a melting pot of people who come from different countries all over the world. I really like Ukrainian fashion because you see the love to all the details. People are very, very passionate about what they do.
Actually, this is my 4th time in Kyiv. It's one of my favorite cities in the world. It's just very magical. One of my very good friends is a fashion designer. He's a Nigerian fashion designer, and he just moved to Kyiv this week, and today was his first day of classes at the Kyiv Fashion School. So I came to support him, and I'm actually also a fashion designer in the United States, and we met very randomly.
Every year, the number of foreign guests and designers is on the rise. For example, Vahan Hachatran's brand is presented this season. This designer has previously worked at the Dolce & Gabbana fashion house. His style is glaringly recognizable. According to this brand, Ukraine is an incredible platform of talented photographers, cameramen, stylists, makeup artists, hairstylists. Therefore, foreign designers consider Ukraine as a perfect location for both showcasing and selling their collections.
Рассматривают площадку Украины не только для показов своих коллекций, но и для продакшена.
During the last 3 years, about 500 foreign visitors arrived to Ukraine, and they all are fashion market professionals, buyers, editors. Of course, having 500 contacts, one can move mountains. We did it for ourselves, but we also help other designers, and those who took this chance are sold all over the world.
Это же то же самое мы открываем для любого дизайнера. То есть те, кто этим воспользовался, те и попали, начали продаваться по всему миру.
Over the years, Kyiv International Fashion Week has significantly extended its program and included, in addition to standard showcases, new ones. Fashion Scout Kyiv, is launching a platform for startup couturiers to present their exhibitions and presentations. Fashion Days Market is a democratic, open platform where designers in various arts can come face-to-face with the end user and fashion industry professionals. And Kyiv Fashion Industry Forum is a business conference dedicated to the Ukrainian fashion industry. In addition to that, the 15th season was marked by the introduction of fashion innovations into the digital space. Designers' showcases were accompanied by professional videos, digital presentations, and support for the See Now, Buy Now system that allows to buy Catwalk clothing online. We moved from printed to electronic invitations, etc. All this indicates that the event is in step with the times and is feverishly expanding its horizons. It is really developing, and it is developing at a high pace, simply because Dasha Shapovalova welcomes fashion publications, social bloggers, and influential people. During my first visit, it was far from what is happening now. In addition, her institution and business forum attract great attention, which is helping Ukrainian fashion develop. The Fashion Week organizers engage buyers and international media to participate in international exhibitions, and of course designers to showcase their latest in vogue fashion collections. Production of the Fashion Week is very active. It requires a lot of work and a vast amount of information to process. Designers try on their own to gain recognition not only within Europe, but worldwide. And of course, they pursue the goal to be in trend and to be at the highest world level. International Fashion Week is aimed to promote a new generation of Eastern European brands in the global fashion industry and integration of the best and most promising designers into the international fashion community. Daria Shapovalova promotes fashion outside Ukraine, and many designers participate in the Kyiv Fashion Week to open a path for their collections abroad as quickly as possible. It's the right way for them to form their points of sale in the world fashion capitals and to attract buyers there to promote their location. We opened an export agency and export Ukrainian designers' collections. We have a showroom with a registered company in Paris. This gives us the opportunity to work with 30 countries where clothing by Ukrainian and East European fashion designers are sold. Kyiv has become an Eastern European fashion center as designers from all over the region come to us. We wanted to achieve this, to put Ukraine on the world fashion map, to prove to the world that Kyiv is the capital and city of fashion, and to turn Ukrainian designers into global international brands.
I'm very excited about the Ukrainian fashion industry and everything what happens here, and I can say from my heart, just keep on doing what you do like now. It's just amazing, and your passion about fashion is just great. I think that Ukrainian designers are worth of a lot more awareness and attention in the world. I think that the Ukrainian fashion is great, and more people should know about it.
Ukrainian fashion designers making a name for themselves around the world. Their style becomes recognizable and brand names shine brighter. And world fashion publications are more often focusing on Ukrainian fashion.
Есть бренды, которые очень узнаваемые, которым удалось выработать свою стилистику, поэтому, конечно, платье от Анны Октобер узнают во всем мире.
There are brands that are recognizable and have their own style. Therefore, dresses by Anna Oktober are recognized all over the world. Or, for example, Yulia Pascal's brand is known for its laser-cut clothing. Such brands are well recognized. There are several criteria that unite Ukrainian designers: optimism in self-presentation and use of bright prints and colors. I'm often interviewed by foreign media, and they're frequently asked, what is common among Ukrainian designers and what is different between them? I would say optimism. We still do not feel confident enough in the global fashion industry, but we have huge prospects in this direction. Ukrainian couturiers are opening more and more showrooms with sales success abroad. The creativity and originality of Ukrainian designers do not go unnoticed. This is so inspiring that even leading world wear brands copy those of Ukrainian fashion designers. Ukrainian fashion is developing, and it is promoted at a very high pace. Many Ukrainian fashion brands, including both famous and young, are presented in the showrooms of Paris, Milan, and New York. The number of buyers during Ukrainian Fashion Week is increasing, and every year Ukrainian designers are finding it easier to enter not only the Ukrainian but also the global market. When I recently visited Florence, I saw our designers' works on sale. Of course, they invest in their collections and successfully sell. This includes the quality-price ratio and new concepts. There is also a lot of plagiarism of the works of our Ukrainian designers. I love clothing, and I have much to do with them professionally. For this reason, I'm interested in them. And I often see Vita Kin's embroidered shirts. I also saw many people wearing clothes by Silchenko, not only in Ukraine. Many designers, such as Svetlana Bevza and Lilia Litkovska, are represented in the US and in Europe. They participate in fashion weeks there. Ruslan Baginsky's accessories are worn by stars such as Bella Hadid. What a joy for my soul to see this. And I also follow the blogs of world bloggers who wear such accessories. Sonia Esman, Amy Song, and Chiara Ferrandier also wear these accessories, and I'm very happy about this, as it wakes in me die-hard patriotism. Some designers have already opened their showrooms not only in Ukraine but also in the US and the UK. So I'm very happy for our compatriots who actively progress and work there. Ukrainians are buying more and more clothing by Ukrainian designers, which is a good sign of the rapid development of the Ukrainian fashion industry and the increased trust in it. Ukrainian has become a trend over the last few years. Designer works are more actively sold on the international fashion market. Positive changes were observed in the attitude of consumers to Ukrainian producers and the works of designers.
С момента своего назначения я приняла для себя решение покупать только украинскую одежду, обувь и аксессуары.
Since my appointment, I've decided to buy only Ukrainian clothing, footwear and accessories. As a rule, I buy mass brands, but seeing as I have a good relationship with Ukrainian designers, I have clothing made by Ukrainian designers.
Я представляю Украину в мире, я не понимаю то, что когда я одеваюсь украинские дизайнерские вещи, я несу украинскую культуру, несу украинский фэшн в мире.
У меня очень много вещей от украинских дизайнеров.
I've got many things from Ukrainian designers, including young designers and masters of their craft, who have long represented Ukrainian fashion, and I'm very proud to be Ukrainian when I go abroad. I'm complimented, and I always proudly say, made in Ukraine. Fashion is the most accurate barometer of changes within society. The so-called fashion revolution in Ukraine is a reflection of the ongoing events in the country that resulted in changes within society and in each industry, including fashion. Rapid development of the fashion industry contributed to the fact that Ukrainian designers were recognized by the World Fashion Olympus. And it appears that Kiev is quickly becoming one of the main fashion capitals of the world. Perhaps we have our own ways, such as a fresh wave of fresh, inexpensive, and interesting designers. I believe we can fight for 5th place in the world fashion industry. If young designers are in touch with their colleagues and represent their works at showcases, they have a great chance of winning a study grant to connect with more people, and subsequently, if they're really talented, somebody will invest money in a name or a brand, and their creator, as a citizen of Ukraine, will gain worldwide recognition. The Ukrainian fashion industry has not only future, but it does much to promote the brand Ukraine in the world. The number of references to Ukrainian designers in world fashion publications indicates that they also invest a lot of time and effort into the brand Ukraine. Our fashion designers are very talented, hardworking, and unique. Therefore, they are now conquering the world. The fashion industry in Ukraine is not standing still. It is constantly keeping up with the times. The next programs will continue to introduce you to Ukrainian fashion. More about Ukrainian fashion, more fashion tips, more interviews with Ukrainian top designers, backstage of the Ukrainian fashion industry, etc. See you in a week on the UATV channel. Gloss tells the world about the blooming fashion industry in Ukraine. So stay in tune and in vogue.